If I wanted to go from $0 to $1 in 12 months, here's what I'd do. Having a clear idea of how to turn $0 into $1 million in just a year might sound like the kind of promise you see in exaggerated ads, right? But what if I told you there is a practical and replicable approach to achieve this? Without dangerous shortcuts or magic formulas, what few people tell you is that the secret lies not in working harder, but in working smarter, applying proven strategies, and developing skills that the market pays top dollar for. If you've ever felt lost among countless promises of easy wealth and complicated methods that never work, know that you're not alone. Most people fail because they lack a clear and consistent plan. Here, you won't find empty theories or vague concepts. I'm going to show you step by step what I would do to build a profitable business starting from scratch and achieving million-dollar results in just 12 months, all based on real frameworks, continuous learning, and practical actions that anyone can apply. Building wealth isn't for the faint-hearted. It starts with the right mindset, a do-whatever-it-takes mentality that separates those who talk from those who actually do. Picture someone deciding to climb Mount Everest. They know the journey will be tough, but determination is their compass. Similarly, for anyone wanting to chart a path toward financial freedom, it's essential to understand that high-income skills, constant learning, and relentless execution are what truly move the needle. The belief that success will fall from the sky needs to be abandoned. It's not about luck. It's about consistency and clarity of purpose. Resilience is the cornerstone of this mindset. Think of an athlete training for the Olympics. They don't have the luxury of quitting because they're tired. They know that every sacrifice and every grueling session gets them closer to victory. The same applies to mastering consultative selling or developing a solid marketing pipeline. You must face challenges with determination, even when progress seems slow. Building a personal brand, for instance, requires patience and repetition, but over time, the rewards begin to materialize. The first step is recognizing that focus is your greatest asset. Those who try to do everything at once actually end up doing nothing well. Imagine a chef trying to cook 10 dishes simultaneously. The mess is inevitable. Therefore, when embarking on this journey, it's crucial to prioritize. If the goal is to optimize processes or generate quality leads, don't let distractions divert your attention. Channel your energy into what truly matters. And remember, time is your most valuable resource. Moreover, don't underestimate the impact of strategic planning. Great entrepreneurs like Jeff Bezos don't just work hard, they work smart. Establishing well-defined business frameworks and investing in education based on marketing are clear paths to avoiding common pitfalls. You don't need to reinvent the wheel, but you should learn how to leverage it to your advantage. Small strategic steps like delegating tasks can free up space for higher impact actions. Another vital element of this mentality is the ability to learn from mistakes. Every stumble along the way is a growth opportunity, as long as you choose to view it that way. An error in calculating a lead generation campaign might initially seem disastrous, but it's also a chance to understand what works and what doesn't. Resilience is, above all, the ability to turn adversity into learning. Adopting a mindset of practical optimism makes all the difference. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges, but facing them with confidence that solutions exist. It's like an experienced chess player. They know every move counts, yet they remain calm under pressure. Similarly, building a business with scalable sales and establishing authority in the market requires patience, creativity, and a long-term vision. And this is just the beginning of the journey, because once you adjust your mindset, the next step is to turn that mindset into practical action. The first month of this journey is crucial as it lays the foundation for everything that follows. Here, the key is to identify and master a high-income skill. Picture a painter choosing their first canvas. They know the future of their art depends on the foundation they are about to create. Skills like copywriting, consultative sales, project management, or even personal branding are in high demand because they solve real problems in the market. The secret is to understand what aligns with your profile and invest in it as if it were the beginning of a legacy. And don't be fooled. Learning a high-income skill requires sacrifices. If your regular work hours don't leave time, the infamous 5 to 9 might be your way out. Those hours between work and rest can be when you dedicate yourself to self-improvement. Instead of binge-watching TV, Why not dive into online courses or books like .com Secrets by Russell Brunson or Influence by Robert Cialdini? Both are incredible resources for anyone looking to grasp consistent marketing and persuasion. Remember that the market rewards value creation, not empty effort. It's pointless to work tirelessly on something that doesn't solve real problems. It's like trying to sell an umbrella in the desert. The effort may be great, but the reward will be non-existent. Choose a skill that is in demand. Today, areas like lead generation, process optimization, and professional coaching are highly sought after. Take a conscious step toward these demands and position yourself to be indispensable. Additionally, constant practice transforms the mediocre into the extraordinary. Consider the example of someone who chooses copywriting. Initially, writing persuasive texts might seem daunting, but daily practice changes the game. Commit to writing at least one piece each day. An email, a social media post, or even a video script. This not only builds your skill, but also your confidence, which is crucial to standing out. Another powerful strategy is to surround yourself with resources that complement your learning. Joining business mentorship groups, attending talks, and following professionals who have already mastered what you want to learn can accelerate your growth. Social networks like LinkedIn are great for this. There you can find valuable insights and even opportunities to apply your skills in real projects, further strengthening your foundation. And here's the cherry on top. Don't be afraid to start small. Even if your efforts seem insignificant at first, every new learning contributes to a much larger whole. Ultimately, the goal is not just to make quick money, but to build something sustainable. And as soon as you start to feel the confidence that comes from mastering a new skill, the next challenge arises: how to put it into practice to truly make a difference. Now that you have identified and started developing a high-income skill, it's time to put it into action. This is the moment for learning by doing, without focusing on immediate financial returns. It may seem counterintuitive, but it is at this stage that you plant the seeds for future harvests. Think of a culinary apprentice. Before running a restaurant, they spend hours cooking dishes without receiving applause, but accumulating the experience that will make them indispensable in the future. Offering your services for free at the start can be a game changer. For instance, if you chose copywriting, you could offer a local small business the creation of texts for their campaigns. Or, if your skill is in personal branding, help a friend or acquaintance enhance their LinkedIn profile or create a more attractive portfolio. This isn't about working for free forever, but about building a solid foundation, gaining confidence, and establishing a reputation. Believe me, good recommendations are the most valuable currency at this stage. Moreover, feedback is gold. Each completed project, even if it's free, provides insights on how to improve. Imagine you decided to build websites. You deliver an initial project for a client, and they suggest improvements in design or usability. These suggestions are a goldmine of learning, allowing you to refine your technique and enhance your portfolio. These adjustments also increase your chances of attracting paying clients in the future. Speaking of your portfolio, now is the time to build it strategically. Choose the best projects completed during this month and document the results clearly and attractively. Showcase not just what you did, but the impact it had. For example, if you helped a company improve its marketing pipeline, highlight the numbers. 30% increase in lead generation in 2 weeks. Concrete data inspires confidence and opens doors. Also, take the opportunity to strengthen your network. The people you work for free can become your biggest promoters. By delivering genuine value, you become memorable and recommended. It might happen that a simple consultative sales campaign you did for a small entrepreneur ends up catching the attention of someone bigger, leading to unexpected opportunities. Strategic networking is just as important as the technical skills you are developing. This month is about planting the seeds and nurturing them with dedication. Don't underestimate the power of word of mouth and the experiences accumulated. Each project delivered, every piece of feedback received, and each connection made are pieces of a larger puzzle. And as your confidence grows, the next step becomes inevitable: finding your first paying client. The decisive moment has arrived: winning your first paying client. Don't be fooled. This is a milestone that will transform your perception of the value you offer. Imagine yourself as an artisan who spent weeks creating a unique piece. It's when you sell it for the first time that you feel the validation of the market. Here, the focus is on showing results before talking about prices. People buy confidence, and nothing inspires more confidence than a job well done. A practical approach is to offer something tangible from the start. Suppose your skill is in consultative sales. You could create an initial plan that delivers quick results, such as a free analysis of the client's sales process, followed by a strategic recommendation. Show the impact you can make. For instance, a simple adjustment in the sales pitch can increase a client's conversion rate. That's real, measurable value. Another powerful strategy is to ask for referrals and testimonials. Your portfolio should already have interesting case studies from the free projects you completed the previous month. Use these success stories as currency. A satisfied client who vouches for the quality of your work opens doors to others, creating a cycle of trust. Don't hesitate to ask, "Do you know anyone who could benefit from what I offer?" These simple words can bring valuable opportunities. Setting prices is also a delicate but essential point. At first, it might be tempting to charge less for fear of losing opportunities. However, it's crucial to value your time and effort. Offer a work model that includes an accessible initial service, but make it clear that there are more advanced and personalized packages. For example, if you work with personal branding, you could start with a simple profile audit and then offer a comprehensive brand positioning plan. Don't forget to create an unforgettable experience for your client. In addition to delivering what was promised, surprise them. It could be something simple like an additional report or an unexpected strategic tip. This personal touch makes the client feel special and increases the chances they'll return or recommend your services to others. A satisfied client is worth more than any marketing campaign in the beginning. Remember that each client is a bridge to the next. This is not the time to relax. On the contrary, it's time to intensify your efforts. Once you secure your first paying client, the possibilities begin to multiply. And with that comes the next step, creating a system to attract even more clients consistently. If winning your first client was a milestone, now it's time to create a system that brings in clients continuously. The famous marketing pipeline comes into play. Imagine a factory. Each machine has its function, but together they produce something at scale. That's the role of a well-structured pipeline. It ensures that you don't depend on luck or sporadic referrals, but rather on a strategy that works like clockwork. The first pillar of this system is educational content, a powerful attraction tool. Think about creating articles, videos, or posts that teach something valuable to your target audience. For instance, if you work with lead generation, you could produce a practical guide on how to set up an effective campaign on Google Ads. Platforms like YouTube or LinkedIn are great for this. In addition to attracting potential clients, you also build authority and create a deeper connection with those who consume your content. Another indispensable component is paid marketing. Here, there's no escaping it. Investing in advertising yields quick results and helps you reach people who are unaware of your work. Utilize tools like Facebook ads or Google ads to target exactly the audience you want to reach. For instance, if you offer professional coaching, you can create campaigns aimed at leaders and managers looking to enhance their skills. Experiment with different messages and refine based on the results. The third pillar is strategic networking, or partnerships. Collaborating with affiliates, influencers, or other entrepreneurs can significantly expand your reach. Imagine teaming up with a graphic designer if you work in personal branding. They could refer you to their clients who need help with strategic positioning, and you do the same for them. This exchange is a smart way to grow without necessarily spending more on marketing. Equally important is PR, public relations. Engaging in interviews, podcasts, or industry events is an effective way to gain credibility. For instance, being invited to a podcast about process optimization and sharing how your approach has helped companies enhance productivity can bolster your brand and spark curiosity about your services. Creating a marketing pipeline requires consistency and refinement. Don't expect it to work perfectly from the get-go. Test, analyze, and adjust. Consistency is what transforms a simple system into a powerful customer acquisition machine. And once this flow starts moving, a new challenge arises. How to free up time to focus on even more strategic activities. If you've made it this far, you're likely feeling your schedule is full and wishing for more hours in the day. This is a clear sign that it's time to delegate. Think of delegation as a way to multiply your capacity. Great leaders don't try to do everything themselves. They build teams. Hiring an assistant to handle routine tasks is the first step in freeing up time and energy for what truly matters: growth strategies and creating value. The ATF method, audit, transfer, fill, is a practical approach to get started. First, audit all your daily tasks. List everything from responding to emails to scheduling meetings. Next, transfer activities that don't require your direct attention, such as organizing your inbox or managing appointments. Finally, fill the time you've freed up with high-priority activities, like building a consistent marketing approach or creating new business frameworks. Hiring an assistant might seem challenging at first, but the benefits far outweigh any difficulties. Imagine dedicating 2 hours a day to administrative issues. By delegating those tasks, you gain 10 hours a week to focus on strategic actions, such as creating scalable sales campaigns or improving your marketing pipeline. Platforms like Upwork or LinkedIn can help you find qualified professionals to get started. Delegation is also about trust and clarity. A common mistake is thinking that no one will do things as well as you do. The truth is, with clear instructions and well-defined processes, a good assistant can surprise you. For example, you can create a simple manual for recurring tasks, like responding to potential client inquiries or scheduling meetings. This ensures consistency and efficiency without needing to intervene constantly. Another advantage of delegation is the opportunity to focus on revenue-generating activities. Suppose you have a growing demand for consultative sales or professional coaching. While your assistant manages operational tasks, you can concentrate on expanding your client base or closing strategic partnerships. Delegating isn't just about lightening your load. It's about optimizing your efforts to grow faster. This delegation process creates a positive cascading effect. By freeing up space in your schedule, you gain time to think about the next strategic step, such as forming a larger team or developing an even more robust system to scale your operations. And with that comes the need to master another essential skill, selling with mastery to ensure that your business machine keeps running smoothly. If there's a skill that can move mountains in business, it's sales. Mastering the art of selling goes far beyond convincing someone to buy something. It's about understanding people's needs and offering solutions that truly make sense for them. Think of sales as a dance. You need to keep pace with the customer, adjusting every step to create a genuine connection. This is where frameworks like the buying pocket become invaluable tools for aligning expectations and clearly demonstrating value. Selling requires empathy, and the ability to identify a customer's emotional state is a differentiator. Some may feel insecure about the investment, while others may be overly confident. Knowing how to navigate these extremes makes all the difference. For instance, a client who lacks confidence may need extra assurances such as a trial period or solid testimonials from satisfied clients. Conversely, a highly confident client might benefit from a more straightforward pitch that showcases concrete results and avoids fluff. To be truly effective, it's important to have a deep understanding of the product or service you're offering. If you work in professional coaching, for example, demonstrate how your methodology helps people optimize processes and achieve specific goals. Use real stories to illustrate the impact you can have. A potential client values practical, tangible examples. They help them visualize how you can solve their problems. Another key point is preparation. Successful salespeople never enter a conversation without a plan. This includes understanding the customer profile, anticipating objections, and having prepared responses. Imagine you're selling a personal branding service. The client may hesitate because they don't understand how it directly impacts their results. Have data and case studies ready to show how branding can enhance visibility and attract opportunities in a scalable way. Don't forget that sales is, above all, a game of consistency. Not every conversation leads to an immediate conversion, but each interaction is a seed planted. Continue to follow up with your leads, sending updates and keeping communication open. This not only strengthens your personal brand, but also keeps your name top of mind for when they're ready to close the deal. Sales is a skill that is constantly evolving. Dedicate time to learn new techniques, study successful cases, and even invest in business mentoring to enhance your approach. With each sale you close, you gain more confidence and further refine your strategy. As you become a master in sales, the next inevitable step arises: scaling your delivery and expanding your reach. It's time to transform what you've built into a scalable machine. Imagine your business as a tree that has started to bear fruit. Now it's time to plant more trees and expand your orchard. Scaling delivery and marketing isn't just about growth. It's about growing sustainably. For this, you need a team that can take on some of the work, ensuring that quality is maintained even with increased demand. The first step is to structure your delivery team. If you're offering professional coaching or personal branding services, for example, bring in people to assist with tasks like customer service or project management. This frees up your time to focus on more strategic actions. To ensure efficiency, create clear processes. Something as simple as using tools like Trello or Asana can make a significant difference in organizing and tracking your team's tasks. In marketing, consistency remains your greatest ally. Remember that a marketing pipeline is only effective if it's constantly fed. Hire specialists to create regular content, manage paid campaigns, and monitor results. For instance, if you're working on lead generation, having someone dedicated to fine-tuning your Google Ads campaigns can triple your results. At the same time, maintain the frequency of your social media posts and explore new ways to engage your audience. Another critical point is to diversify your marketing channels. Don't rely solely on one format or platform. Use emails to nurture leads you've already captured, produce educational videos to attract new clients, and invest in strategic partnerships to broaden your network. Consider collaborations with influencers or complementary businesses. For example, a specialist in scalable sales could team up with someone offering process optimization training, creating an irresistible package for the audience. Scaling also means closely monitoring the numbers. Utilize analytical tools to identify what's working and what needs adjustment. In digital marketing, metrics such as customer acquisition cost, CAC, and return on investment, ROI, should guide your decisions. Don't get carried away by volume. Always seek quality and efficiency. This strategic focus ensures that your expansion is profitable and sustainable. Remember that scaling is more than just growing. It's about maintaining control. As your operation becomes more complex, your leadership will be tested. This is the moment to start delegating key responsibilities to leaders within your team, paving the way for you to take on a more strategic and less operational role. With this shift, the opportunity arises to invest in even deeper learning through specialized mentoring. After months of building and scaling, it's time to invest in something that can accelerate your trajectory. Mentoring. Entering a coaching program is like taking a road with GPS instead of relying on an outdated map. Good mentors have already walked the path and can show you shortcuts, help you avoid pitfalls, and provide tested frameworks to achieve your goals more quickly and efficiently. However, the choice of a coach or mentor should not be random. Look for someone with proven results in your field. For example, if your focus is on scalable sales, find a mentor who has successfully built businesses that reached that level. A good coach not only teaches, they challenge you to rethink your strategies and step out of your comfort zone. This relationship is a true investment in yourself, and the results can be surprising. During the program, the absorption of frameworks and strategies will be intense. Imagine learning a complete system for optimizing processes or building an irresistible personal brand. The practical application of these lessons should be immediate. For instance, if the mentor suggests a different approach to customer acquisition, implement it quickly and monitor the results. It's not just about learning, it's about acting on what you've learned. In addition to techniques, coaching also brings something valuable: perspective. Often we are so immersed in our work that we fail to see obvious opportunities. A mentor helps identify blind spots and explore avenues you may never have considered. Suppose your focus is lead generation, but you haven't recognized the potential of emerging social media networks. A good coach can broaden your vision for these opportunities and guide their implementation. Another significant benefit is the network of contacts that comes with coaching programs. You will connect with other entrepreneurs or professionals with similar ambitions, creating opportunities for strategic partnerships and valuable idea exchanges. Sometimes a simple suggestion from a program colleague can completely transform the way you approach consistent marketing or strategic delegation in your business. Remember that mentoring is not the end of your journey, but a springboard. With the tools and knowledge acquired, you will be more prepared than ever to delegate further, build solid leadership, and focus on scaling your business's impact. After all, what comes after learning from the best? Training others to do the same while you build a legacy. At this point, you are already reaping the fruits of your actions, but time once again becomes a challenge. To continue growing without becoming overwhelmed, it's time to hire sales representatives. Think of them as ambassadors for your brand, people who will carry your message and solutions to the market while you focus on the broader strategy. Delegating sales is not just practical, it's a crucial step to scale your business. The first step is to find the right people. Don't just look for good salespeople. Seek those who understand your product or service and align with your business values. Imagine you offer professional coaching. Your representative needs to comprehend the client's pain points and convey empathy, in addition to having negotiation skills. Hiring someone solely focused on numbers can compromise the customer experience and your brand's reputation. Training is essential to ensure consistency. Develop a clear onboarding process, including a guide about your offerings, common objections, and the benefits they provide. For example, if you work with consultative sales, teach your team to use frameworks like spin selling or the challenger sale, which help guide sales conversations strategically. Their success will be your success, so invest in their development. Another crucial point is to set realistic goals and track results. A well-managed sales team operates based on metrics, such as conversion rates or average contract value. Tools like HubSpot or Salesforce can help monitor performance in real time. Additionally, create regular feedback moments to assist representatives in continuous improvement. This oversight prevents small mistakes from evolving into larger issues. Delegating sales also requires trust. Initially, it may be tempting to review every step of your team, but this is counterproductive. Establish processes and allow them the autonomy to proceed. For instance, provide a sales script that covers key points, but encourage them to personalize their approach based on the customer. This balance between control and freedom strengthens the team and improves results. Hiring sales representatives is not just a way to free up your schedule, it's a strategy to expand your business's impact. While they close deals and generate revenue, you can focus on strengthening leadership, exploring new strategic partnerships, and planning the next steps. After all, with a well-structured sales team, the next challenge will be building strong leadership to keep everything running without relying on you constantly. At this stage, your business has reached a level where leadership becomes the fundamental pillar for continuity and expansion. Building leadership is not just about hiring managers. It's about creating a culture where everyone understands how their actions impact the overall success. Think of a conductor. They don't play the instruments, but they coordinate every note to ensure the symphony is perfect. This orchestration is what you need to bring to your business. The first step is to identify talents within the team. Look beyond technical skills and seek individuals with initiative, empathy, and strategic vision. An assistant who previously handled only administrative tasks can become the leader of a new area if they receive the right training. At the same time, invest in hiring experienced professionals who can add knowledge and challenge the status quo, helping to maintain constant growth. Training leaders requires patience and planning. Create systems to teach your team to make decisions based on the company's values and objectives. For example, implement clear frameworks for problem-solving and aligning expectations, like the OKR method, objectives and key results. This not only empowers your team but also ensures that everyone is on the same page, regardless of their hierarchical level. Delegating day-to-day control of the business is a challenge for many entrepreneurs, but it is an essential step. For your business to be truly scalable, it needs to function without your constant presence. This means trusting the leaders you've chosen and giving them the necessary autonomy. Of course, oversight is still important, but now you should act more as a strategic advisor than someone involved in daily operations. A strong leadership team is also vital for talent retention. Motivated and well-led employees tend to stay with the company and deliver consistent results. Invest in development programs such as business mentoring, technical training, and even individual coaching. A team that feels they are growing alongside the company dedicates themselves even more intensely to achieving collective goals. Building leadership is not just about efficiency, it's about legacy. With well-trained managers and an aligned team, you create a solid structure that can withstand the test of time and market challenges. And it is precisely at this point that the next natural step arises, using your authority and experience to develop a personal brand that further amplifies the reach of your work. We have arrived at the point where your personal brand becomes your greatest strategic asset. After all, your reputation, knowledge, and online presence are as valuable as any physical structure. Building a personal brand is like sculpting a work of art. Every detail counts, from the choice of tone to the channels where you position yourself. And believe me, a strong brand not only attracts clients, but also opportunities you never imagined possible. The first step is to define how you want to be perceived. If you work in professional coaching, do you want to be seen as a trustworthy and inspiring mentor? Or perhaps as someone who offers practical and direct solutions? This clarity is essential for aligning your communication. For example, on platforms like Instagram or LinkedIn, your bio should reflect this essence. Something like, helping entrepreneurs scale businesses with high-performance frameworks immediately communicates who you are and what you offer. Content is the heart of branding. Produce materials that educate, inspire, and engage your audience. Consider creating short videos for Instagram, more detailed articles on LinkedIn, or even longer videos for YouTube. For instance, if you specialize in lead generation, you might create a tutorial explaining best practices for attracting clients at scale. The key is consistency. It doesn't matter the format, as long as you publish regularly to keep your audience engaged. Another crucial point is to interact with your audience. Respond to comments, answer questions, and participate in relevant discussions. Remember, personal branding is not just about speaking, but also about listening. If someone comments on one of your posts asking for tips on strategic delegation, respond attentively and, if possible, provide practical examples. This fosters a sense of community and shows that you are genuinely committed to helping. Collaborations can also enhance your authority. Participate in podcasts, write as a guest on reputable blogs, or do live sessions with other experts in your field. For example, if you excel in consultative sales, collaborate with someone who specializes in consistent marketing. This exchange of expertise not only expands your audience but also strengthens your position as a reference in the market. Keep in mind that your personal brand reflects the value you deliver. Cultivate with care, but never stray from who you truly are. The more authentic you are, the more you will attract the right people, those who share your vision and want to grow alongside you. With that, you've completed this 12-month cycle, ready to achieve even greater results. Now that you have a detailed roadmap to turn $0 into $1 million in 12 months, the question remains, are you willing to take the first step? Knowing the path is important, but the real secret lies in execution. Each strategy, each insight I've shared here, has the potential to completely change your trajectory, but only if you decide to take action. What will you do today to get closer to that goal? What's holding you back from starting right now? Is it the fear of making mistakes? Remember that every mistake is just a lesson in disguise. Or do you believe you're not fully prepared yet? If that's the case, the good news is that no one is 100% ready when they begin. Preparation comes with practice, and progress starts when you commit. And more importantly, who are the people you want to impact? What legacy do you want to build? Answering these questions can be the fuel you need not only to move forward, but to maintain consistency along the way. After all, success isn't just about the money you earn. It's about the lives you transform in the process. I challenge you to put at least one strategy shared here into practice today. Choose one point, take that first step, and let me know in the comments how it went. Your story could inspire others who are on the same journey. Let's build this together. And if you want to keep learning and dive even deeper into strategies like these, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Don't miss out on the upcoming content. It could be exactly what you need to take your life and business to the next level.